Hello, everyone. Bit of a twist on what I was originally going to do. So yeah, I was originally going to be playing Potion Craft. We played a bit of that this morning, but I fancied doing something slightly different. Um, this is Guild Wars 2, as you probably can recognize. This is another one of those things where like I've always wanted to get 100% world completion in Guild Wars 2. One of my many sort of out there goals. Um, so yeah, I thought it would be a good thing to do. We'll see how far we get. Obviously, 3 hours is not going to cut completely 100%ing the world map in an MMO. But yeah, so I've rolled a new character, and we're playing Mesmer, and we're just going to sort of see where we go. We know how to control the mouse things. I am just gonna skip through this story because we're probably not going to be doing much of it.
I need your help. Can you hear me where you are?
And also, this is probably very familiar to everyone who's done it. But we're Sylvari. We're in the place where Sylvari are born, and we're gonna get started
Those hounds are an aspect of the poison.
doing a thing.
It is time. The poison is at its strongest in the clearing beyond. Have courage.
Look at all these things.
Ready for anything. Swiftly.
So Mesmer's the spellcasting class that I haven't played yet. I have a Necromancer and I have a Necromancer, I have an Elementalist. I'd say I have an Elementalist. In the loosest sense, I have a character that is an Elementalist. And when I picked it, Guild Wars 2 up most recently, I rolled a Revenant. But yeah, Mesmer's one that I liked it when I played Guild Wars 1 as well. I really liked how the class like sort of looked and felt. So yeah, we're here to give Mesmer a try. So once we've cleared this tutorial area, we will be
Destroy it while we can.
thrust into Caledon Forest, and then from there, we're just gonna see how far we go. And our goal will be for each open world area that there is, we're going to get all renown hearts, all hero points, all points of interest, all vistas. Because to be fair, this is a gorgeous game. Like, this game is really good, especially considering it's like 10 years old as well. Like, this game looks absolutely gorgeous, and I've only seen sort of the main route as a Sylvari. What did I do? It's a dragon tree, Walrus. What did I do to anger the tree? The tree, would you believe me if I said the tree started it? And... okay.
The dream is safe.
so we're in Caledon Forest. You can't victim play a tree. I mean, fair. Fair. Yeah.
I earned that.
Yep, cool. Right, so now we're awake, and we've started, and yeah, we're just gonna get
Pardon me.
okay,
I'd like to talk to you.
cracking. I've got a wand.
Onward.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
Welcome to Astoria.
Yep. Alright. So yeah, we are just gonna get going. A lot of the renown hearts are gonna be pretty basic. And then as we go, we're just gonna try and fill out what we can. Oh, that's a yeah. Okay. Hey, look, I'm making clones of myself. Very cool.
Everything has a right to live. Why do you keep saying that? Hi. Everything has a right.
So yeah, for those of you who aren't familiar with Guild Wars 2, the open world zones, rather than having like static quests that you go pick up, so like in like FF and in WoW, you'll go speak to NPCs and they'll have quests for you to do. Areas are divided up into these little renown hearts, and these are just sort of open zones where you need to perform specific tasks, and you fill up this bar, and that is essentially your quest progress. So for here, we're helping Delilah, who is over here, this little warden lady, kill termites, upright termite larvae, and feed prickly fruit to hungry mowers. So you've got a number of ways to do that. So you can see, like, for example, we've got a prickly tree here. If we give that a big old kick, drop some prickly fruit, and the mowers get fed. So yeah, it's a really cool way to sort of get like do world building and show that like the world is alive beyond what main character is doing, and like, you know, it's cool. And each open world zone will have a whole bunch of renown heart areas where you can perform different tasks. So we'll clear those. Along the way, we'll find these little squares on the map. These are points of interest, which are just cool features in the location. And then there are vistas that show off like cool bits about the zone. Look at that. Feeding more mowers. Then we're gonna kill this termite. That should be enough. Yep, there we go. That's done. So you can see clearing the renown heart there got us a whole bunch of XP. Beautiful. We got a little reward of copper and karma, and we leveled up a little bit as well. We got a leather bag. Nice. All right. So if we go speak to the renown heart lady, Delilah. Ooh, getting a little bit of lag. So we got some bits here. Some food and a trinket, which can add to our stats, accessory even. So we're gonna pick a couple of these. You'll notice I already have some renown and some gold, some coins. That's because those currencies are account wide. So yeah.
Pardon me. I'd like to talk to you.
We've already spoken to you, lady. Sorry. Oh, there's another scout over there as well. This was a thing that they introduced. I can't remember, I don't actually know when they introduced it, but it wasn't there when I started last time, and then when I came back to to roll a Revenant, it had this. This is the adventure guide, which is like a new way of learning the game essentially. So it gives you certain tasks, and you get rewards for doing them. So here we've got scouting the area, defeating enemies, and looting enemies. So talking to these guys to learn more about what's going on.
You will find adventure at every turn.
And
but do not forget where you come from. The heart of all cultures is farming
killing stuff and
commerce.
looting the corpses.
The Sylvari of Arkham Wild serve as providers to all of the Grove, be it gathering from the water's edge or farming from within the heart of the jungle.
Okay. So we're gonna do a. You can see here we've got Caledon Forest. It's huge. So we're just gonna. Oh, there's our ultimate goal, by the way. 303 renown hearts, 189 hero challenges, 486 waypoints, 226 vistas, 653 points of interest. So we've got our work cut out for us. But yeah, everything to do is to do it. All right, helping Warden Liu repel the Nightmare Court. Oh, this one's level 6. We're probably fine. We're early enough that this probably doesn't really matter. And also, like, there are ways of doing the Renown Hearts without, like, going into big fights. You can help out by doing stuff like the Mortar Pods. This will trigger a fight because there'll be a spider to deal with. But overly fast.
I don't have enough energy.
I quite like the mesmer mechanic of creating illusions. That's quite cool. I like that.
Hear something?
Yeah. So yeah, we can go and start fights with these guys. There's a nightmare mold as well. We'll revive this guy in a second when he's waking up. Cool, we are taking a bit of damage, so we're going to do that. Nice.
I grow more lovely all the time.
Yeah, so this is going to be a really sort of a very chill stream. Not going to be that worried about it. Ow. We're just going to hang out. So yeah. Ooh. That's a lot of damage. Kind of get away with fighting things that are a little bit stronger than me because my well, sometimes anyway, not like there. Is that channeled? Oh, it is. Oh shoot. My illusions will occasionally take aggro from me. That's quite helpful. Nice. Stuff. So yeah, we can just hang out and we can explore Guild Wars together. Ow. Great. Oops, sorry, stack. and then we are actually going to backtrack because the further north we travel, the more dangerous this is going to get. And I am only level 4, so it's probably not going to be too smart to just blindly carry on. That is another renowned heart down. Only 301 to go. Yay.
We'll be safe on my watch.
What we got? We can't use any of that stuff anyway. Right, so we're gonna hang off. Do. A little bit of chug in there. Oh, here we go. We've seen quite a lot of these risen, especially in this part of the game, dealing with the undead, and the dragon that's summoning them is, or creating them, I suppose is the right answer. The more accurate way to say it is the main thrust of the original Guild Wars campaign. There are others. There are 4 expansions now, I think. There's Heart of Thorns, Path of Fire, End of Dragons, and Secrets of the Obscure. Is that right? Each dealing with their own thing. What have you got? You got a bag. Don't need bags right now. So we are just going to carry on. Fighting wardens is one thing we can do. I'll help. Let's go. Let me hit you, please. Gotcha.
Next time. All things have a right to grow.
I love the Sylvari in this game. They're one of my favorite races in MMOs generally. They're just so cool. I mean, look at this. I'm a tree person. A tree lady.
I know your face from my dreams.
You're not someone we can fight. You're someone we can fight.
We'll be safe on my
Absolutely.
watch.
Me too. Gotcha. Okay. I hope good thing. Scatter all of your clones. Oh, cool. So we can pop. We can pop the illusions we're making, which is cool. Oh, we need to do one more. Let's find one more guy to hit. Not you, not you. Or maybe we just find some of the risen to deal with. What's that? Is there a grasping hand somewhere? There is. There we go. So... oh yeah, so we can just pop them and they just do damage. That's cool. Thanks for warning, goodbye. Not you.
Stay alert.
A mace, which I can't use. Sharpening stone. It's a tasty cake. Lovely. Well, we've got cake. Alright. Let's head south, because there's another doobie-doo. Oh, this is one of the things you get from Heart of Thorns, a glider which lets you navigate. So yeah, it's just a thing we can do. Help Danador manage his kennel. Get to hang out with some dogs. Help lost hounds play with pups. Oh, there's a lost hound there. Kill pests. Come on, up you trot. There's a point of interest in there as well. Oftentimes you'll find that points of interest and renown hearts overlap, whereas vistas can be around. Can be around renowned hearts, but are normally a little bit more out of the way. A lot of the game's jumping puzzles, for example, are tied to vistas. Oh, using emotes, that's one we can do. Let's just do that now. Shit. There we go. Level 6. Just learning how stuff works. A precise iron greatsword. Oh yeah, this is one of the things that pulled me to Mesmer in this game. You can use greatswords, which is interesting. And we're going to do that. Because why not? I mean, why have a staff when you could have a greatsword as a caster? That makes sense, right? Let's hang out with some dogs. Hey, dogs. Hello. 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 So many pups. You're rich with puppies. Hey, we did it. Nice. Scruffy says woof. Hope Scruffy's okay. What's up, Packmaster?
Your face is familiar.
A jar of ooze. We don't need that. I think. Yeah, we don't need that. So what are our skills as a greatsword wielding Mesmer? We've got Spatial Surge. Shoot a beam at your foe. The farther away they are, the more damage you deal. Throw an illusionary blade that creates a clone at its first target and then bounces to enemies and allies, dealing less damage to foes per hit and granting might to allies. See, throw a sword, buff your allies. That's not how that works. Stab an illusionary greatsword through the ground to cripple foes at your targeted location, and you throw in an illusionary greatsword at your foe, removing boons and struck enemies, creates a phantasm that whirls through foes. Okay. I mean, let's try it. It's just a laser beam. That's so cool. That's so cool. I love it. Go home. Oh, it's another renowned heart. Slaves Inlet. Burn undead corpses, smash noxious plants, protect wardens, and battle the risen. Okay. Oh, you're a big one. Oh, that was an event. Oh, these are things that we need to deal with. Whoops. And then we're gonna burn this corpse. Vista. I can see there's a Vista and a waypoint, so we're going to go to the Vista first. But first, we need to clear this renown hut. It's going to be okay, guy. Oh, no, it's not. Well, we tried. It's actually kind of grim when you think about it. Like, you trying to help a guy who's, like, dying on the floor and, like, the grub explodes out of him. Ugh. Messed up, what it is. What else we got? There's a Warden Scout over there. I hope you don't die. Ow. Popping me. Oh, okay. Well, let's go first. Nice. Carry on. Please don't die. Oh, okay. Well. Hey, how about that? Another level. You level up really fast now in this game. Stop the giant risen from reaching Care Burton. Oh, is that something we've already done?
Undead are spreading from Morgan's spiral like weeds. Go and see what you
Score
can do
through
to
to
stop
Morgan
their
Spiral.
attacks.
I mean, we might as well whilst we're here.
Alone?
No matter how solitary your wild hunt becomes,
I don't.
you'll always have the dream.
That feels like cold comfort. Oh, there's a giant risen as well. Oh, okay. Well. Kill you best we can. Hey, nice. That was easy to clear. Let's go, Brew. This is pretty powerful. I quite like it. I'm not creating as many illusions though, and that's fine.
This battle is over.
What is Morgan Spiral? Oh, we're nearly there, I think.
The harvest begins.
Oh, hello. Hey, we're helping out with this renowned art whilst we're here. Once we've done this, we will we'll double back to get those points of interest and the waypoint and the Vista as well.
The dream led. The undead are relentless. We must hurry to Morgan's spiral.
We're nearly there, my guy. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you.
We meet.
Hey, we made it. Nice. Some more bonus XP for completing events. I mean, let's stick around and help out with this
This should be close enough.
renown heart, and then we'll go.
Stay alert. I can feel the undead.
Is that gonna help? It is. Nice. Okay. I'm just gonna ignore the fact that the MOBAs aren't loading in properly. Very cool. Oh, hey, there's another event. Oh, we're rich with events. My word. Illusionary wave. Knockback. Oh, it's a knockback. Nice. Easy. Missed. Whoops. Oh, let me hit you, please. Thank you.
So far, so good. Keep it together.
Is there anything else?
It's only a matter of time
Nice.
before the undead return. I'll sap
Cool, we
the
did.
blood
Oh, and there's
face
a
brought
hero
by
challenge here as well.
moth to flame.
Take one of those, thank you. Much on that. Oh, beautiful. We even got some extra stuff to go for. Oh, well, we'll go for that. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, let's go back to Scooby Bop. We were coming over here. And let's go get that Vista. And whilst we're there,
Something had
whilst
me
we're on the way
driving
even,
those
we will
undead.
learn how to
I
dodge.
intend to find out
Because
what.
we've definitely not been doing that the whole time. Yep. Learned how to dodge. We've got some better armor as well. Swap these out. Yeah, it's fine for now. Right, let's go get this Vista. Over there. How do we get over there? Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, okay. Hello again. Why are you invulnerable? Nice. And after I put all the effort into sorting out a nice dye job, better gear has ruined it for me. Gross. And this is what a Vista looks like. So you get a nice sweeping shot of something that's very fancy. Don't mind the zombies. It's a big tree. You'll see a lot of those in Caledon Forest. A lot of big trees. And hey look, we're 20% of the way through Caledon Forest already. That's not a bad time for 25 minutes work. Better gear, schmetter gear. Yeah, well. I mean, it's very easy to do. We can just go dyes, and then we're just gonna pipette this. So, 1. To that. No, not that one. Sorry, that one. That one. That's how we looked before, right? Yeah, that's about right. There we go. And then we're back to how we were. Beautiful. What's next? There's nothing south. Oh, it's the Grove. Okay, the Grove is the main city, and that's not where we need to be right now. We're gonna head back up to Morgan Spiral, and we're gonna grab the Spiral waypoint. So let's just start running. Oh. This game is really beautiful to look at. I mean, look at this place. It's so cool. And it's so big as well. Like, the scale of the world in Guild Wars 2 is one of its most impressive things. Ow. Oh yeah, that's the waypoint. Let's go get that. Have I gone the wrong way? Oh no, I haven't. I can just go up that way. Whee! Hop. Alright. Should we go up that way? So this is a jumping puzzle. Get what you get for it. I think there's just like a chest at the end. But this is the kind of stuff you can look forward to when you're out in the open world. Just like random jumping puzzles. Yeah. Go up here. This one I know pretty well, and I'm saying that I'm immediately going to flunk it because that's what confidence does in video games, especially when you're streaming. It's like, oh, I'm so good at this, and then you just instantly fail. Something karma, hubris. Hey, look at that necromancer climbing with their minions. That's cute. This poor little flesh golem stuck over here. Oh, it's okay, big man. It's okay. Wait, yeah, there, see? That's what we get. We got distracted, and we fell. Like a fool. Leap of Faith from FF14 called they won their jumping puzzle pack. Unfortunately, Guild Wars 2 did it first. So, I think FF14 borrowed some crypt notes from... Yeah, the Caledon Forest jumping puzzle and all of the other ones were in Guild Wars 2 long before Leap of Faith was a thing, I'm afraid. Hop. Hop. Oh. Ah! I'm so bad at that. Hi, Icebound Ghosty. You okay? Thanks for hanging out. We are just making a complete hash of the Caledon Forest jumping puzzle at the moment. On our way to 100% world completion. Ooh, ooh, oh! There we go. Up. Up. I'm not bad. I'm not bad. It's a bit hot. The temperature is spiked where I am, so it's real hot. But otherwise, we're fine. Okay, and then across to here, up, up. Gonna go across to this rock, and then up to here. Whoa. Okay, so far so good. Up on this root. Up on this root. Go, there we go, and then up, up, up. And that is part 1 done. No, not quite. Right, up. There we go. And then we gotta get across on these floaty bits. Or, and then we gotta go up. Go. And then I'm gonna go up here, 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 up here. Whee! Go. There we go. Alright, we made it. Nice. Oh, there's a splendid chest at the end. Great. And some spiders. And a guy. Hi, country coat, iron spear, and a turquoise pebble. I mean, no reason not to equip that, except that it ruins our dies, but that's fine. We can very quickly fix that. We can just go... beep. 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 It's nice to have a... It's easy to have a color scheme in mind. It makes your life a little bit easier in terms of pulling things together. We don't need that. We are going to pop that on though, because why not? A little bit of vitality never hurt anyone. What are you doing up here? Am I new to Guild Wars? No. Yes and no. So I played Guild Wars 2 years and years and years and years and years ago. And I played as a necromancer, and that was just after... I think I finished the main campaign just after Heart of Thorns came out. And then I took a really long break. Like I just fell off the bandwagon and just stopped playing for a little while. I've come back on occasion, rolled a couple of new characters, and had a bit of a poke around. The one thing I've always wanted to do though is get 100% world completion, get this done. Yeah, I recently picked up streaming, so I thought it would be a good excuse to pick up that goal and give it a try. I am, however, new to Mesmer, and I know very little about the class beyond that you can use greatswords as a weapon as a mage, which is quite cool. I'm gonna try and avoid looking up like builds and stuff. I'm just gonna try and figure it out as we go. You can see there's a build that I copied once upon a time as an elementalist. So yeah, but I did play a fair bit of old Guild Wars 1 too, which is why I like Mesmer so much, because I loved Guild Wars 1 Mesmer. It was so cool. Oh, we're doing loads more damage now. Nice. Kill that, please. There we go. Oh, got knocked over. Ooh. Ooh. Knocked over again. What about you, Ghosty? Do you play? Nice. Nice. What classes do you run? What is the safe way down here? Oh, there we go. Where are we? Oh, I didn't mean to hit you, sorry. Go away, please. Revenant, Necromancer, Guardian sometimes. Nice! I played a lot of, like I said, I played Necromancer when I first started playing, Guild Wars. Oh, I'm encumbered. Can I just equip those? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I played a lot of Necromancer. I've only just, when I last picked it up, I rolled a Revenant, and I got to like level 10 or something, but I really enjoyed that as well. Necromancer was really fun. Where are we? The Dreamdark Enclave. I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. But, ow. Stop that. But yeah, this won't be, we're not chasing endgame content or anything like that. We're just hanging out. Nightmare Court Gates. Can we go through that, please? Oh, cool. Oh, that's an alpha hound. Alright. Oh, look at all that. Look at all that damage we just did. Nice, nice, nice. Very good. Cool. Where are we? I'm so lost. Glencairn Sperrings. Okay. If I can remember, how was my Necromancer geared? I was, oh good lord. I was a condition damage Necromancer. I was using an axe and a focus, if I remember right. Yeah, it was condition damage. I remember dropping gold on the basics, like the basics of like getting that started. How do I get around there? Oh, I need to go. I've come the wrong way. Yeah, I was a condition damage Necromancer. I think I played a tiny bit of Revenant when Heart of Thorns came out because they just gave you the not Revenant. What's the elite specialization? Reaper? Is that right? I played a little bit of that because I remember they handed me a greatsword and they were just like, "Here's your fancy new specialization." I was like, "Okay, cool. What's that do?" Yeah, Reaper. But yeah, condition damage Necromancer really gelled with me.
Take great care.
I'm sure there is so much that is different now in the sort of 6, 7. Oh, do they? Okay, that's cool. They just give you the weapon of your elite specialization and just be like, "Hey, try this out. It's fun." I read in I was just checking out the website and I read that they're giving more weapons to the classes in Secrets of the Obscure, which is cool. Oh, this one. This one you have to sneak in. So the Nightmare Court are like the bad Sylvari. And in this one, in this Renowned Heart, you infiltrate the. Oh, look at that tearing. Ugh. You sneak in and like just cause problems on purpose. Yep, there's me. That's me. I think. Is that me? No, that's me. Hello.
What do you want?
So yeah, we're just gonna cause problems. Now Necromancer has Scourge and Harbinger. Scourge can use offhand torch. Harbinger main hand pistol. Yeah, that's what Necromancer needed. A gun. I say that, I think Mesmer can use pistols as well. That's cool. It's gonna be okay, doggies. We'll look after you. I can't actually get you out of here, but gonna. What's up? Revenant with its new okay, cool. I'm a little bit. I mean, I can kind of understand why they do it. Just because it would be an absolute nightmare to develop for. But I'm a little bit sad they haven't introduced any new base professions. There's a point of interest here. But to do that, they would have to create the profession, create now 3 elite specializations, and you know. So there comes a point where it's like too hard to. Yeah, we're gonna leave. Becomes too hard to develop for, and I totally get that. We're gonna leave that. We are, however, going to eat another cake. Where is it? Where's my cake? some more. Help Elaine clear the spider cave. Alright. Do that next. At some point, oh my lord. At some point I'm gonna go and clear my inventory out and sell some of this gear. Maybe salvage it actually. And go do some crafting. Oh, my inventory's red because I am overburdened. There's nothing I can put away either. That's unfortunate. We'll sell some junk at the next vendor. Actually, did I do a thing? I didn't. That was silly of me. You are over encumbered and cannot run. You cannot fast travel with enemies nearby. I need to be right back and set something up right quick. I forgot to set up my PNG because I'm a fool. There we go. We're back. There we go. Alright. Cannot rest while there's enemies nearby. The events are a really good way to quickly clear out the... Oh, hello. To quickly clear out the renown hearts as well. Because a whole bunch of enemies just spawn and got all that to deal with. Oh, I got him. Got a thing. Oh, yeah, okay, my inventory is now completely full. Let's clear this renown heart so we can go... Actually, I'll tell you what. Can't actually do anything. That's annoying. Hello. Alright. Oh. Right. Now we can go clear our inventory out and go back and pick up everything that we left behind there. Hi, Elaine. Can sell junk. Got some.
Until next time.
Yeah, we've got some space now. That's nice. Right, so let's go see what we got from this event. Legs, nice. Legs, nice. A venom sack, nice. An iron sword. Anything else? An apprentice coat. Not as good as our current one though. That's fine. This game has a really good transmog system, but the charges to do it are quite hard to come by. I think you have to pay for them. Or you can get them from map clearing as well. Oh.
Seize the moment.
Got one of those. No. 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 Okay, we're good. So there's not much point when you're in low level gear. There's not much point doing the transmuting. Dying, fine, go for it. But unless you're willing to fork out for transmutation charges every time you have to swap out your gear, not worth it, I'd say. The base caster gear is quite nice anyway. Like it's simple, but it works. I really like the Civ gear though. Like the Silvari racial gear is really cool. to do that, but okay. Nice. Alright. It's so warm. Got the fan on, it's not helping much. Oh. What's this? Oh, it's the story. That thing we're not here to do. Help gather lavender, search sandpiles, build scarecrows, return escaped Siamoths, and protect harvesters from nearby threats. Okay, we can do that. And there's a scout over there as well. What's up, buddy? No, it's okay, buddy. We'll save you. Chop chop. Are you following me? Oh, you are following me. Okay, I want to see you back. Bet there's some people in the world who can identify the bird song in this game. Sounds lovely. Oh, sound. Yeah, it does actually. Yeah, the ambient sounds real nice. I just understood. I just picked up what you said. My bad. Collect the harvesters as they collect. Protect the harvesters as they collect spike root fruit. Okay, well, might as well.
How about reports of undead?
Some wardens from Bridget's Overlook drove them into the bay. They shouldn't.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Come on, I'll lead the way. Oh, this looks like a good one. Seize the moment.
Stay on guard. There are several drake nests up ahead.
Speak of the devil, here are several drakes. Fine, I have a sword. I, a mage, have a sword.
Oh, this looks like a good one.
Oh, there's more. Oh, they're fine. I don't like how the blue moa birds, they aren't, like, they're just, like, popping in and out of existence. It's kind of creepy. Oh. They've got 10 to collect? Oh man, we're going to be here for a while.
Oh, this looks like a good one. That's refreshing.
I'm at your service.
And that's the renown hunt though. We are at 29%. Not bad.
This looks like a good one.
Oh, sorry.
I'm on mine to bring food.
Cry of frustration. Destroy all your clones using nearby foes. Okay. I'm currently not making many clones, so I'm not too worried about that fresh mechanic. But oh, I can learn utility skills now. Okay, we'll do that. We'll go back to the Renown Heart once we're done with this event, and we'll look through some of the skills we can learn. Oh, look at these guys. Hilux. Oh, my inventory's full again. Oop. Is that lavender? Get rid of that. We're up to 5. 5 spike fruit. 6.
This looks like a good one.
Nearly there. The only thing about Mesmer Greatsword is it doesn't really care what it is, it just hits everything.
Never leave a wrong to ripen into evil.
Oh, this looks like a good one.
So like you'll just be in a crowd of things and then all of a sudden you'll throw your sword and it'll hit 5 other things that you didn't mean to hit. And that'll be the end of that. 9. One more. You good, Carlo? Huh. There we go. Nice. We made it. Alright. Let's... So... Oh, we've not got anything to sell. Oh, boy. Alright. I think we're gonna need to find a person that does salvage kits and salvage some of the gear that we picked up.
Well, that was a bit more exciting.
Oh yeah, utility skills. Training. Right.
You should be more careful.
Oh, we've been over this.
Heal yourself when you summon an illusion. That's not going to be useful for us. Mantra training. Meditate charges while the SC heal even activated.
You're nonchalant.
Manipulation training.
Nice to see you.
Glamour training. Illusion training. Grant swiftness an additional random boon every 10 seconds. Extends the duration of all boons on yourself. Improve addition damage. Creates a clone of... Oh, that's going to be useful. We need 11. Alright, well let's... Okay, let's train signets. 1, 2... That signet of inspiration is going to be useful for now. Alright. Cool. We were gonna...
For dinner, we could start with a spike fruit salad with crab.
Oh, there's a merchant there.
And the entree
Sup?
could be
All
spike
things
fruit
have a
stuffed
right to
crab.
grow.
The spike
Oh,
fruit
Thank you
got
for
it.
your help collecting spike root fruit. This should take care of us for a while.
Okay. Oh, there's a point of interest that way.
Fast as the wind.
So we're gonna do that. This way. Oh, okay. Ow. Cool. Getting the random, getting the occasional burst of swiftness is quite nice actually for getting around. Whoa. I don't think we're doing too badly if I do say so myself. Let's go speak to that scout. That is the last scout we need for scouting the area too. Nice. Whee! You're up there. Gotta get up on the rock, on the vantage point. What's up, Voicer?
On the Weeping Isle in Ventry Bay, the Soundless seek to isolate themselves, to be alone with their thoughts. However, outside the protection of the Grove, they're endlessly harassed by the nightmare court of Hemlock Coil. They could use some help.
Sure. We could help out the we can help out the Soundless. But first we're gonna go to, hey, look at that. Another level. Nice. Oh, a salvage kit, finally. Let's grab that. Oh, we can't salvage any of this stuff? Alright.
Protected. Join the guard, but no,
I guess
never
we're,
had other plans.
I'm
May
here
the
because
stars
guns
guide you.
scare me.
What? How can you be afraid of guns?
I just
guess
am.
we're selling all this then.
I'm fast as the wind.
Oh, look at how that cleared our inventory. So nice. Nice. What can you sell? Oh, leather bags. Not cool. But there is, however, a vista. What? Ooh. There we go. Let's enjoy the view.
I'm fast as the wind.
It's not a particularly impressive view. It's just a building. It's a fallen down building at that.
The sun is always hotter when you're working.
Tell me about it.
Alright. Here of Itlaukol. What's that?
Other havens, keeping the road clear, swatting flies.
I don't know what that is. We're gonna leave that. Okay. What can we do? Oh, we got more hero points. Oh, we do. We don't have another slot for that though, so we're gonna leave it for now. Let's keep going. Are we making good progress? We are making good progress. We're at 33%. Let's head east. Let's go across Sandy Cove Beach. Let's grab this point of interest here. Blob friend. We'll go to Bridget. We'll head east, and then we'll go back round to this bit. All right, let's do that. That sounds like a good plan.
Fast as the wind.
Oh, I can swap weapons now. Did I sell all my stuff? I did. Okay. Is there a weaponsmith nearby? I don't think there is. Okay, we need to keep an eye out for a weaponsmith. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what. Let's go craft.
I'm fast as the wind.
We're gonna head into the Grove for a sec. To be fair, we're gonna have to go to the Grove at some point anyway, because we'll need to clear the Grove, because each of the citadels, each of the towns, also requires completion. They have waypoints and points of interest and vistas that all need doing. No renown hearts because there's no combat. But we are gonna go and pick up 2 crafting professions, and we're gonna pick up, in the name of self-sufficiency, we're gonna pick up clothcraft, weaving, and we're gonna pick up what was a vista, blacksmithing for weapons. Actually, what weapons can Mesmer use? Let's have a look. Sword. Oh, you can dual wield swords.
Protected.
Oh, that's cool. Should we just be all swords? Should we be an all swords and oops all swords Mesmer? We're gonna turn that off for a sec, just because I don't want my run speed to mess up the vista. We're gonna be an all swords Mesmer. Calling it now. Just because that's a funny image in my head. It's like, hey, what kind of mage you are? What kind of mage are you? Swords. Oh, you made like illusions and stuff? No, just swords. I just throw swords at people. That's a really complicated illusion making. It's literally just a sword. Yeah, that sounds like fun. We're gonna do that. Or busy place. That means it's a little bit laggy. Whoa, chugging along. Oh, might have to drop the graphic settings a little bit just to get it to behave. Oh. Oh, okay, it's come right down. Oh, it's fine. Right, where are... There's the crafting places. Tailoring. Tailoring is the cloth crafting bit of this game. Yeah, alright, let's go pick up... So you can pick up 2 crafting professions per character you have. I think I have 5 slots, so I can have 10 professions. But we're just going to try and keep this all nice and contained. Please teach me to be a tailor. Thank you. And then, what was the other one we were going to make? We were going to make blacksmithing? Weaponsmithing. Sup?
What may I offer you?
Alright. And now, we can make our own stuff. So, that's cool. What are we going to do? Oh, look at all this stuff we've got. This is from my old, thing.
I'm fast as the wind.
So I can make the embroidered set. Might as well. Alright. How many do I need? 1 panel, 1 lining. This is a good way to level up as well, by the way. I don't know why you need weak blood to make an embroidered coat. That seems a bit creepy, but we're not gonna think too hard about it. Sandal upper, sandal sole. Let's make sandals. Oh, we can make jute bags as well. Let's buy. Oh, we don't have a lot of jute. We've got plenty of scraps though, so we're gonna make some of those. Nice.
Progress leads to perfection.
Alright. That was a full set of embroidered gear. Well, not full. It's like super basic, but we're gonna put that on. We're gonna salvage that stuff to get some things back. Oh, look at that. We look a bit more magey now. A little bit less country. Let's go make some swords. Alright, we want to make a mighty bronze greatsword. Can we make? Is that going to be better than what we have? Probably. It's got power. We like power. Bronze greatsword blade. And the greatsword hilt.
I'm fast as the wind.
And then we're going to make that. Beautiful. And then we're going to make 2 swords. So we need 2 of you. Nice. Beautiful.
I'm fast as the wind.
Hey, we leveled up. We're now level 15 with flying. How cool is that? Alright. This does mean that our gear is now massively out of date, but it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. We went up several levels there. It's nice stuff. Too bad we are all swords. Oh, we've got a headpiece as well. Cool. No. 1, 2. Nice. Alright, let's set up some dies, and then we're going to carry on our merry way. Well, we're going to explore the grove. We might as well get that done whilst we're here, right? Yes. Yes. Signet of Illusions, please. And then we're going to learn... Also, the Mantra of Pain. Do we just charge that up like that? Nice. Power Spike. Damage your target and nearby foes. Inflict one abilities of foes with skills aren't active. Okay, cool. Oh, dies. Right. Let's go with darker colours this time around. And then a little bit of... We've got like a gold colour. Antique gold. What about silver? Have we got any silvers? We do, we have exactly silver. Let's do silver. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. Yeah, now we've got the grove to explore, so we're going to do that. Grove is a pretty confusing place to get around, or at least it can be. It was made a lot easier by the the existence of gliders, because you could just drop from one level to the next. Don't do what I did though, and nearly slide off the roof. The House of Aeth? That's up. Can't do that one. It's on the top floor. Oh, we got a new thingy. Diversion. Destroy all clones, dazing their targets. That's cool. What's that? There's another vista nearby. There's 2 vistas nearby, actually. There's one there. I need to go up for that one. There's another vista at the top of these mushroom bits. jumping puzzles everywhere in this game. Oh no. Go save. Oh, okay. No, not quite. No! Made it. Centaur's Path. Maybe we'd be triangling this way. There we go! Got it! And there's the vista. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice. We made it. Let's get that. Oh, we already got that one. Okay. Speed boost. Let's go. Oh, that's nice. What's up?
Seize the moment.
You can also swim in this game. You get a little rebreather. And you can just swim around. Unfortunately, I don't think we can use swords in underwater. We need to do this very quickly. Just pop into... Glub glub. Need to pop into someone else's house to get another point of interest, and then we're going to leave again. This is not a speed run. It's just not worth hanging about. Can you imagine 100% world completion speed run of Guild Wars 2? How long would that take? Shudder to think. The House of Malamides. Malamides? Malomelid? Say that 10 times faster. Malamides. What's up? What have you got for me?
Less violence.
We're just going to pick up the latest stuff of that. That's fine. 1, 2, 3. Destroy, because we don't need the copper ones anymore. Go away. Thanks. We're just going to sell this stuff as well. Can I sell these? I don't want to sell those. No, I don't. That would be silly. Oh, that's the ramp up to the House of Aether? Aether? A-I-F-E. How would you pronounce that? Aether? Aeth?
I've seen them. They have great wisdom.
Have we got everything that's down here? I don't think we do. Still got... oh, we've got another point of interest here. The House of Neem. Neem?
I'm at your service.
I'll be seeing you.
Oh, chug. That's fine. Everything's fine. Laurel Merchant.
Seek, and you shall find.
Ooh. Essence of Lamatic Elegance. Combining the Mystic Forge with Llama Minis to increase their... Excuse me? Combining the Mystic Forge with Llama Minis to increase their elegance. I don't know what any of those words mean. I mean, I know what they mean, but not in that order. That seems a bit...
Sage also purifies,
Well, anyway.
but with less subtlety.
Essence of Scrittish Charity. Ascended salvage tool. There's a lot going on here. Ascended gear. Okay, we're gonna get distracted. We were already distracted by increasing the elegance of llama minis. Where's that? Oh, it's that one there. We need to go up to get to that one. Hey, look, jungle grubs. I don't think I have any llama minis for whom I can increase the ingot elegance of. And there's another vista. Another point of interest even. The Starbower Nursery.
Seize the moment.
Oh, lots of stuff here. Very cool. It's not really going to be worth picking up the later stuff until you need it. So, yeah, we're just going to leave all that. Oh, I can get rid of my, don't need that. Goodbye.
Your face is familiar.
Observational Zymology Manual. A jug of Fernhound Mead. Cool. Right. Lots going on here. Unfortunately, we don't have time for it. We're gonna get down to this vista by using our glider to go like so. There we go. Let's take a look at this. %51%. Alright, let's keep going. Have we got everything downstairs? I don't think we do.
You met someone from the Nightmare Court? And you survived?
I did. Others didn't.
Is that like an indoor one? Do we have to go into an instance to get to that? Probably.
You must have been terrified. How did you get away?
Is it in here? Would you like to continue to the Dreamer's Terrace? Home. Okay. Oh yeah, so we need to go in here. Look at all these people. And then Renox Terrace is here. The House of Renox, sorry. What are you? Kaywin the Corsair.
Yeah.
Belly up on here. And see if you remember. Let's see if you've got the gumption to win at a game of Belcher's Bluff. What is Belcher's Bluff? What are we drinking? Sure?
Problem?
Don't I make a dashing pirate? I've got the look. Here, I'll show you.
Okay, what do we do? Drink, bluff. Water, belch. Ready. Signature moves. What is this? This is like a drinking contest? Okay, let's go. Oh, okay. We're gonna... Oh, I see. That's the round timer. Okay. We're gonna bluff. We're gonna belch.
All hands on deck. I'm gonna swig me some swill.
This is a very interesting game.
All hands on deck. I'm gonna swig me some swill. Arg! This salty sea dog's only just begun.
You are not a very convincing pirate, my friend.
Cheating? Why, you son of a scuttlebutt. All hands on deck. I'm gonna swig me some swill.
Oh. It's not going very well.
I won?
Ah, I
How
lost.
delightful. I mean, how scurvy dog rampart. Ha, ha.
Okay, cool. Well, that was a interesting experience. Right, okay, let's carry on up this way. Let's keep trying to clear out the grove. Vigil shelter.
They put me with elementalist trainees, I suppose. My gifts lie there.
Hidden shelter. Derman posting. Oh, Reckoner's Waypoint. Let's go for that up. Do. 68%. I think I saw another. Oh, we've already got that one. Have we? Oh, no, there's one here. Privet Gardens. Okay. Upper Commons Waypoint.
I scattered rose petals around the hut and made a special dinner for him.
I even brewed a pot of the ginger tea that he
Is it?
loves so
Oh, is
well.
that tea?
How did it go? Sadly, he doesn't love me so well. He never arrived.
Oh, oh, how unfortunate. I'm sorry. What's your name?
Now,
Citizen.
telling his friends that I've been chasing him like a starving wolf.
Jilted. F indeed. F indeed. They even made him ginger tea. That's how you know it's serious. Pale Tree Circle, Upper Commons. Hey, there's a vista over there. How did you get up that one? I mean, that person blew, which I feel like is cheating slightly. We're gonna do it the quote-unquote old-fashioned way. How do we get up there? The Envoy Shelter. Aha! This looks like a way up. Whoop. 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 There we go. Yeah, beautiful. Up. Up. You're a sprightly tree person. Oh, no, let's check out the vista actually. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, look at that lag! It's a very pretty plant, though. That's the Pale Tree Circle, which we just ran through. Oh, beautiful. Oh, onwards. Oh, there's another vista over there. How many we got left in the grove? Oh, we've got 2 points of interest, and this is the last vista. Nice. Mushrooms. Oh, it's the crafting stations. That's cool. Beautiful. Beautiful. 93%. Let's go. 2 more. And I believe they are up. They're up here, which is another like solo instance, which we have to go up to, which is fine. We can do that. We need to give this little seed pod lift here. Yes, enter entrance. The Omphalos chamber. Omphalos chamber? Something chamber. Up we go! In our little dandelion Scooby Bop. I mean, we're already there, unfortunately. We kind of spawned in ahead of our lift. Exit the grove. We got one over here, Ventari's tablet. That's a really important thing to the Sylvari. It's like their teachings. And then we've got the avatar of the tree. Hello. Cool, that's it. That's the last of the grove. Look at that. So you get a little cute little check mark here saying that you've done it, and you get a little reward. Grove map completion. Experience points and transmutation charge. Beautiful. There we go. Level 16. Alright, let's head back out to Caledon Forest. And we'll try out our brand new swords that we worked so hard to make. I wonder how viable it would be to, like, do a run where you just craft all your own gear. I wonder. Well, one challenge at a time, I think. Let's get a little bit more confident with Mesmer before we do anything like that. Alright. Let's go assist Arius in maintaining his garden. Ooh. Riveting. We're ready to take on the world with our swords. So we've got Mind Slash, Mind Gash, Mind Spike. No combat, just crafting. I mean, you kind of have to go out and gather stuff, unfortunately. Blurred Frenzy. Strike your foe with a flurry of strikes, distorting the space around you, making you evade attacks. Whoa! That's cool. Summon an illusion that leaps at your target, crippling them. After the initial leap, the flame will execute the Mind Slash Soul Chain. Block your foe and create an illusion when attacked. Perform a sword strike and create an illusion that attacks your foe. If the sword strike hits, you gain might. Okay, cool. Let's give it a try. Oh, we need to be up there. Oops. That's our main story quest. We're going to ignore it.
I'll need more luminescence to relight the town's lamps.
Gathering crafting materials. I mean, we might as well do that whilst we're on the way. From here, Eku sapling. Boink. Logs. Alright, let's try out our new skills on this, this here jungle worm. It's out of combat range. Fortunately, my illusions handled that just fine. A Vital Iron Greatsword. That's significantly better than what we've got. No, I tell you what. Let's try it. Let's try and get as far as we can crafting our own gear. Because I hate myself. Oh, I can change position. Oh wow, that's cool. I can change. I can swap. I can swap. Swap locations with my phantasms. That's really cool. That's very cool. I guess we better start gathering some materials, eh? Speak with Arias to become a... What? A moss? Okay.
What grows in your garden?
Hello! I'm a bigger tree thing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at me go. Diseased grub burrow. And... whoosh. Punch. 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 It's a very goofy walk. 10 out of 10. Yeah, it is. Look at this guy. Look at this. Look at this guy. Is that another person? It is. Look at that person. Quiet Alt I. Hello. 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 Alright. Let's clear out this Stranglethorn. Boink. Boink. Grub burrow there. Get over here. Ooh, barely. Was I like caught on a bit of level geometry there? Oh, I was, yeah. Quality. Nice. One more. What's that done? There's a point over there. I say over there, it's 12,300 away. I don't know what measurement that is. Boink. And we're back. The vista adds far away as well. Oh, hello. Can we get to you, please? More copper ore. Thank you. I like how I'm like a little bit glowy. Like my like the bark under, like, yeah, like the bark underneath me is all glowy and stuff. I think it's really cool. Up, up, up. Nice. Okay. I mean, the game is telling me that the Vista is the closest thing, so I guess we do that. Can we kill these? Oh. Might as well do something nice whilst we're here. Guess we're doing the, Oh, so 12,000 isn't that far away. I mean, it's still pretty far, but, like, cake. But it's not ridiculously far away. Oh, there's a vista here as well. Up there. How do we get up there? Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, my signet makes illusions for me, doesn't it? Let's get to that vista first, and then we will figure out how to get to that hero point, because they are both pretty close together. Where are you going? Oh, you've just gone to fight a thing for me? Alright, okay. Oh, this isn't exactly a difficult one to get to. There's just spiders in the way. Boing. It's a waterfall. Oh, there's our hero point. We gotta go get that. I think, if I remember right, you just have to hop up there. Can you just hop up? Come on. No. What about over here? Oh, there we go. Cool. The water here scintillates with a dreamlike quality that awakens the imagination. Among Silvari, it is legendary as a landmark that straddles the barrier between the dream and the real world. Commune. Touch it with your hands. Did it. Cool. Alright. Onwards. Glyphic brand. What is that? Oh, it's a torch. Oh, guess we're gonna... Sorry, Glyphic brand. We've got to salvage you. We've made a commitment to punish ourselves. Let's try and not get into a fight with the stalkers because they're cats and we like cats. More copper ore. Melandru Stalkers were the default ranger pet in Guild Wars 1. Didn't you start with a Melandru Stalker as as a ranger. Kitty cat. It's like a tiger. It's cool. It was one of the first options, okay. Because I remember, because you had to find, like, juvenile versions of the monsters, is that right? Or, like, passive versions of them? Mowers! Yeah, because you could have, like, a mower. I remember you could have a spider as well. If you wanted to. Ooh, what do you need? Soundless villager. Hello. I came to Bayhaven to get supplies we can't acquire for ourselves on the Weeping Isle, but the trip is dangerous, especially for one of the Soundless. Could you escort me back, please? Yeah, sure. Let's go. I had a wolf, but you had to wait until you get to the Shiver Peaks for that. Okay. Was that like, oh, that was, Eye of the North, right? Was that Eye of the North, or was that just... Oh, no, no, the Shiver Peaks were just, like, the post-Ascalon bits, right? Oh, please don't tell me you're going to walk all the way. No, standard. Okay, right, yeah. Oh, the Prophecies campaign. Are we going to have to escort this walking villager?
I hope you don't mind if we
Oh
run.
my god.
The less time
Yes,
spent
please
on this road,
run.
the better. The lieutenant told me that until the haven is completed, there are no soldiers to spare for the road.
Hmm. It's been 10 years, and they still haven't finished the haven. Yeah. Because you had to do the, because you had pre-searing, then you had Ascalon after searing, and then you went into the mountains, and that's the Shiver Peaks I remember now, yeah. I didn't know there were wolves out there. But then again, I never took a ranger up there, so I was never looking for monsters. I always took a mesmer or a necromancer up there.
Stay sharp. We're close to the ruins of Null's Head Refuge.
Could you not start fights, Illusions, please? That jungle board didn't do anything. What's... See, and now the Soundless Villager's dying, and we've got distracted. You can come in, I'm sorry. Oh, she's dead. She had a very carnivorous... yeah, very carnivorous, Gilvari. Let's res her. Hey, we got shoulder pads. Well, you know what that means. Can we salvage them? Oh, we sure can. We'll have to make our own shoulder pads, I'm afraid.
That used to be our home until the Nightmare Court showed up. Now we've moved to the Weeping Isle.
Oh, more stuff.
You chose the wrong path to walk today. This one is too bad.
Yeet! Oh, obstructed. Need to hit this, please. Thanks. Nice. Let's keep going.
Thanks for your help.
Hey, we made it.
I couldn't have made it without you.
Good job. Well done. That wasn't for a renown heart, though, unfortunately. Help the Soundless deal with the Nightmare Court. Repair fishing nets and traps, cull the wave rider population, help divers, and fend off Nightmare Court raids. Okay. Sure. So this is where we go underwater. What's that one? Phantasmal Whaler. Cast Siren's Call on nearby foes and create an illusion that confuses foes with a harpoon gun. Cool. They'll do that one. No, not Domination. Illusions. And Pain again. Let's help this diver out. Good job. Oh, that was just like a pushback. Thunder shrimp. Come on. Sword. Mighty sword. Salvage sword. Oh, they bounce. That's why it's a big thing. So that's not cool. No oxygen in this game because you have a rebreather. Prolific long blades. Oh, it's a great sword. Oh, it's a... Oh no, the diver. I left you alone for like 5 minutes. Come on, up you get. And you're okay. Everything's fine. Shaking my head. Whee! What's that do? Retreat back, summoning a clone to attack whilst creating chaos armor to nearby allies. Give yourself random boons and your foes random conditions whenever you are struck. Oh, cool! That's very cool, actually. Boink. Still going. Oh, this has like an ammo system. A charge one. That's cool. So I can stack charges at that.
Agony, torment, pain.
Nice. One more. He'll do. Nice. Let's go see what Iona has to offer. Probably very little.
With friends like you, we'll find a way. You're always welcome here.
Thank you. Very polite. Help Tovar harass the Nightmare Corps. Sure. It's an armor smith over there. Not that we need one. We're fine on our own, apparently. Oh, there's crafting stations over there too as well, though. So maybe we'll go and take a break. So I've been going for about 2 hours non-stop. I do want to take a little bit of a break just to stretch my leg, and hydrate, which is always important. Kill courtiers and their pets. What kind of pets are we talking about? Free prisoners, destroy turrets, and generally wreak havoc in Hemlock Coil. I mean, I'm all for wreaking havoc, but where's Hemlock Coil? Oh, it's up there. Follow the thorns. But pets? What kind of pets are we talking about? We don't want to hurt pets. Pets don't know any better. Right? I think this place was recently cleared out. There's a lot of There's a whole lot of nothing here. I think someone's already just ripped through this area. Oh, spider eggs. Oh, are these the pets? All right, that's fine. I'm fine with crushing spiders. Come. Yeah, fine with crushing spiders. What are you? You're a thief. Quite leveled up again. Ah, they're respawning. This is where you start unlocking the dye colors. Because I have several characters already, I've unlocked dyes that are better than the ones there. Oh, hello. Sorry, I've just killed all of the spiders, so here. Oh. Yeah, let's finish this Renown Heart, then we're going to go, we'll head over to that crafting station, and I'm going to take a quick break to get a glass of water and stretch my legs. And then we'll spend some time crafting and figuring out how stuff works. Break those down. Point of interest. Oh. You shot him dead. Oh, everything's spawning in now. Nice. Point. Just pull you lot. Be the last one. Eat. There we go. Beautiful. I need a wand bag. Well, we'll sell that because we don't need it. Sell that. I know these contain random crafting materials, but honestly, we'll probably be fine for the moment. Oof. It's October.
Thank you for your help against the Nightmare Court.
Ah, 5
We won't go
vitality.
down
I
without
don't
a
think
fight.
you can craft accessories, so I'm fine buying those. Buy 2 of those. Equip. Equip. There we go. I'm fine buying accessories because you can't. I don't think you can craft them. If you can, I'm sorry. Let's follow this road to where is it we're going? The root angles. Oh, cinnamon stick. Nom nom nom. That's the Mabon waypoint. Okay. Let's park ourselves outside the tailoring station. Well, that's a pretty outfit you're wearing. Alright. we're going to take a quick sort of 5-10 minute break, and then we'll be back. So yeah, won't be a sec. Alright, we're back. Oh, it's so warm. Okay. What tailoring supplies can we get? Mystic Aspect. No.
Everything has a place in the eternal alchemy.
Runes, no. Oh. Insignias.
Live well.
It looks like I know all these already. Yeah. I know pretty much all of them. Okay. Ascended recipes. Armor upgrades. Okay, we can't do this. Okay, anyway. Let's see what's required to make some more interesting required level 20. Mighty embroidered. Okay, sure. How do we make that? Mighty embroidered jute insignia. That's a jute insignia. Oh, this is where you have to use discovery, right? Yeah, okay, right, cool. So, I mean, first things first, we're gonna, yeah, right. So, power is the one we're gonna want the most. Maybe a bit vitality for defense, but for the moment, let's make some... we've got 5 slots to make. Shoulders, head, shoulders, chest, legs, feet, gloves, 6. Let's make 6 jutes, mighty jute insignias. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Just craft these out. Alright. And then we're gonna go... Oh, where's the shoulder pads? Can I make shoulder... Oh, I guess we can't. Whoa. We're gonna have to learn how to make shoulder pads? Interesting. Anyway, let's see how this goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Discovery. 1, 2, 3. Hey, this looks like something. Craft. Mighty embroidered sandals, required level 10. Hey, look, that's an upgrade. Beautiful. 2, 3. Alright, so let's just do this for all of them. Mighty embroidered pants. 2, 3. So how, then, do we make headpieces? There we go. Required rating 25. Alright, so we need to craft some more stuff. We've got enough jute insignias. I'll tell you what, let's equip this stuff first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, no, there we go. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4. Salvage. Nice. We'll deal with the dyes in a sec. For the moment, we need to get to 25 rating. I guess let's make the other insignias then. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then we'll make 1, 2. We'll make the gloves because they're the least ingredient intensive. Level 23. Level 24. Oh, we're so close. So close. And then we can make the headpiece. We don't have enough jute for... Oh, we can craft some of that somewhat, though.
What's taking B so long? Even he should be able to outwit a few.
Should we make a jute bag for 10 bolts? How many are we going to need the total there? One there, one there. See that? See that? Level 25. Alright. 1, 2. Beautiful. Required rating 50. Oh, we're a while off that one then. 1, 2, 3. And... Beautiful. Mighty embroidered mask. Hey, look at that. Look at us making things. Let's equip that. 1, 2, 3. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes. Very cool. Now we need to find out how to make that's precision, toughness, healing power. Toughness is defense, if I remember right. Precision is like crit rate. But look at that. We made our own set of gear all by ourselves. Oh, we need to make weapons. Let's do that. And then we'll work on the dies. Weaponsmithing. Alright. So we need to make 2 sword blades and some inscriptions. So we need a great sword and two swords. So we need 3 inscriptions. 1, 2, 3. Great sword hilt. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, hilt, handle, and then we need the blade. How do we need to... Oh, great sword blade there. Cool. And then 2 of you, 2 of this. Greatsword. Mighty Bronze Greatsword. Level 10. Beautiful. 2 and 2. 1, 2. Is that right? 8 power, 8 power, 16 power. Cool, right. And now we can crunch these. Cool. We did it! Look at that! A new set of crafted gear. What does the mask look like? Very silly. Okay, we're not going to bother with that then. No, not build. Dies. Let's do... white? What does white look like? It's kind of meh. What red? Oh, our shoes. Did we make shoes? Did I... Oh, did I... Oh, fool. I salvaged the shoes that I crafted. No, I have to make them again. Do I have enough? Oh, I don't! No, I don't have enough jute! Oh, I've made a terrible mistake! Oh no, I think we're good. I think we're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Sandal sole. Sandal upper. Jute insignia. There we go. There we go. That's better. Oh. Wait. Never mind. Fool. I am a fool. Oh, I already had those. Oh, well. Let's stick with the blue theme for now. I quite like blue. But we're going to go with a brighter blue. Not that blue, because it blends in with my skin colour, which is kind of weird. 1, 2, 3. And then We did silver last time. Silver. 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 Yeah, that'll do. I'm happy with that. Okay, what's next? Help Zipty study the hyper-aggressive script. Can certainly do that. Collect data cores from tracking devices for Apprentice B. Oh, there's only 30 seconds left. We're not gonna get that to that in time. All right, well. Cool. Oh, there's a vista here as well. Oh, there it is. Oh, we have to get up that wall somehow. There's like a Scooby Doo thing over there. So, Signet of Midnight improves expertise. Nope. Mantra trick. Charging spell, cure conditions. I'm not really getting much use out of the mantras, so I think we're gonna try a different tree. Let's do manipulation. Teleport to a target location. Utility skill has reduced recharge. Mimics recharge increased by. What?
I've recovered all the data core.
Illusion of life. Glamour.
She will expect you back soon.
I guess I'd better not keep her waiting.
Create a field of energy that rips boons from foes and cures conditions on allies. Create a dome around yourself that reflects projectiles. Entry portal at your location that teleports allies to your exit portal. Alright. Illusion training. An illusion that taunts your target and all nearby targets while blocking. That sounds useful. Let's do that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Sorry, Doe. Back gears.
I need some help.
Yeah, blueberry bush. Blueberries. See what I mean about it just hitting random things that you throw it to? Oh, we're being followed by a script entry. Alright. Make ourselves a general nuisance to the script. Nearly there. One more to go. That over. There we go. 45%. Let's try and get to 50% before the night's out. How do we get up this way? Hey, leave this stag alone. Whoops. Leave the stag alone, I say, throwing a great sword at it. Oh, we can go up here. Okay. So far, so good. And there's the next bit. Just casually leaving illusions behind that are starting fights that I'm not bothering with. I choose to believe that that Kia, the name of the character, just has no control over her illusions, and it's just running around causing problems. Made worse by the fact that she's an explorer, and therefore, oh, hey, we made it. And therefore, wherever she goes, she just leaves illusions that cause problems until they break. We made it. And so did this person, Drothkar. We made it. Okay, next up is the Caledon Haven waypoint. And another vista in that direction as well. Okay. Why not both? 47%. Oof. I don't want to spend those hero points. The game is telling me to spend them, but I don't want to because I want to save up for the full circles rather than just investing at the first level of all of them. Like eventually you'll get enough hero points to invest in all of it, but right now I really need to pick a couple and stick with it. Hello, Caledon Haven. Where's this vista? That's that. Are we gonna get a look at another rundown building? We sure are. Look how broken that is. Now it's the town of Cathal. And we'll gather crafting materials on the way, just so we can keep up on that. I guess I could use that pebble, actually. Let's do that. What's it for? Turquoise Ball. Vitality.
It makes me feel so much more at ease knowing the Caledon Haven is so nearby.
Although, whenever
Hey, we've applied 40 upgrades across this account. Not bad. We'll sell our junk here.
Seek, and you shall find.
Cool. Let's deposit some materials as well. Nice.
I wish I could turn it all off.
There we go. And over there, that way is what is that way actually? Metrica Province. So when you look at the world map, you can see the areas that are around you, and we can see the whole map actually. There we go. See, look at that. Silver Wastes. Oh, that's the expansion area. That's Heart of Thorns. But if we head out this way, you can see, yeah. Hey, look, it's the Shiver Peaks. We can get to all these different areas, and yeah. What are the words I'm trying to say? It tells you the recommended levels. So here, if I head out, so if I head to Metrica Province, that's level 1 to 15. That's Rata Sum, which is where the Asura race starts. Pakako, yeah. But then if we head north, we can get to Divinity's Reach, Queensdale, and Crater. And down here is Lion's Arch from Guild Wars 1. All of these places we will get to eventually, but not right now, because we're still in Caledon Forest. Oh, I guess we missed it. Oh, man. Oh, I guess we gotta cut through these guys. Gotta get to Gnoll's Head Refuge and pick up that point of interest before we carry on. That's a scout. Let's go speak to that scout. There's a Vista over there as well. And a hero point. Oh, we've missed a whole bit down here. Oh. Let's go to the scout and then we're gonna head down to these bits and get this picked up, because like that's just messy. Oh, it's a bird person. Omu Guile Plume.
Don't get too close, but don't let them get away.
The Sauger Sword Quaggins and Hazupal Grounds Hylic are all that keep the Crate from complete dominance of Quetzal Bay. Neither can truly stand against the Crate and win. We don't interfere in the affairs of outsiders, but protecting the Bay benefits us as well. We'd be indebted to anyone who brings peace to these waters.
Oh, okay. We've got a whole underwater segment to play with. But first, go get this, go to Brigade's Overlook, get this hero point.
Those things back to the column.
And, oh, is that down there? It's a rich copper as well. Oh, we get that. We can always go back around. What? A garnet pebble for power. Let's do that. I'm just gonna throw pebbles and stuff onto the weapons that I get. I figure that every advantage I get is gonna be worth it. Stop hitting the wildlife. I say to me, pressing the buttons. Don't need to be hitting the fireflies. It's fine. Hey, we made it. There's an unclaimed hero point in this direction. Let's go get it. Don't kick the feckin' wildlife. Don't throw swords at the wildlife either. Oh. This is a bad day for me. Oops. Oh, wait, it's up there. Mysterious patch of ground. Hero challenge. A patch of ground that looks recently disturbed. Let's see what's causing it. Oh, good lord. Some big boys.
Score one for me.
Oh. Alright, and now we try to kill you. Hey, we made it. We survived. Nice. Let's do... mirror images. Oh, someone summoned this one. Someone's done it again. I mean, let's help out. You know. Oh, dying quite quickly. Cool. We helped out. Oh, look at that! We've got like a wood stag thing. Another pebble. You know what? I'm just gonna let them fight. I'm just gonna let my illusions cause the problems they want to cause. Help the Azintli and Zapatl tribes. Assist the Azintli by battling the crate, rescuing captive Hylic, and repairing territory markers. Okay. Like that. Like that. What are you doing on the ground, friend?
you for helping.
You're welcome, armored frog person.
Thank you for helping.
Oh, there's a point of interest over there, so we get that.
Thank you for helping.
I'm not going to worry about that event. We are just going to... Yeah, there we go. Into the water we go, I guess. Whoa, look at this! Big underwater wreck. Let's go help this Hylic out. Oh, they died. That's sad.
Energized.
What is this? What's this down here? The dark energy of the crate appears to be concentrated here. Hey, made it. Nice. Let's go get that vista. Ah. Okay. Up. Oh, this one's a bit trickier. Quite narrow beams. Hey, we made it. Look at that beautiful wall! Whee! Zoom. Help Yoal weaken the crate and recover kidnapped Hylic. Oh, we're at 61%. Beautiful. We've made some really good progress today. Not a bad start. I dare say. Titan's staircase. Neat. Some copper down here. Oh, it's on the floor. It's down there though. I know I can't be bothered. Up, up. What are you? Oh, you're a character. Hey, it's a hero point. I just wanted to grab this bit of the map. Swift Arrow Hero Challenge. Let me guess, we have to fight you. Hello, bird. I can only teach through battle. You can only learn through victory. I'm ready to learn. Oh, I'm dying quite badly. Oh, I'm dying quite. Wow. Can I heal? Oh, I need to. Oh, I've fallen down. I've fallen and I can't get up. Can I heal? Oh. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Can I just heal myself? No. Oh no. Oh, this is awful. Oh. No. Oh. Oh, I made it. I died, but I made it. Oh, sadness. Well, that's the first death. Oh dear. What a shame. We got the hero point though, so I guess I can't complain too much. Alright, let's go help Yual weaken the crate. Defeat Crate, bring her Hylic armor, and rescue Hylic slaves. Whee! Defeating Crate is the easy one. Oh! Didn't mean to slip under. Blood in the water completed. Can kill 10 crate in a 24-hour period. Alright, sure. I don't know what that key is for, but thanks, game. Would you mind if you do it? I don't mind. I'm only planning to go in for about another 10 minutes though, Ghosty. So, you're more than welcome to come hang out, but yeah, I'm not planning on going for that much longer. I've been going for almost 3 hours now. I say, if you're fine with that, then yeah, come back out. Come help me kill Crate. Oh, I've pulled way too many, I think. This is fine. Yeah, we leveled up. You were doing a meta event and you saw a dev? Like one of the developers of the game? Oh, we're done with this. We're done with this right now. Let's get out of here. Hey, rings. Oh, that's really cool. I mean, I guess it's good. You would expect the developers of the game to play their game, right? But that's still cool. Help Fisher Ludap support figures of... Oh, cool. I mean, we might as well max that out because we're going to want the elite skill eventually, I guess. Oh, we need to head down. Light fishing lanterns, check Quaggan traps, destroy crate blood idols, and defend Quaggan villages from marauding crates. Oh, ow. Ow! That's hurting quite a lot. Oh, leave that fisher alone! Leave that poor fisher alone. He's not doing anything. He's just being cute. Oh, my lord. That's a lot of damage I'm taking there. Oh. Ow. Kind of snuck up on me there. Oh. Up. Let's get out of here. Is that you, Ghosty? Turtle? You found me. I presume that's you then. Hey, what's up? Oh, you've got a big number next to you. My illusions are continuing to make problems for... Let's head down here. Saga sword. What? Okay. Hi, jump. Which way are we going? Oh, is it up this way? Free Quaggan slaves from Slaver Seeps. Oh yeah, okay. We're gonna do that. Let's go help. Oh, look at the size of that tuna. In big. Oh, we've come out of the let's back up. We need to get back to the this renowned heart first. We'll deal with the we'll free the Quaggan in a sec. We've got quests to do first. Check that trap. Oh, it's not trap. Go. Right, let's go help the... I think that event's been cleared now. Oh, boo. Oh, I guess let's go assist Lion Guard Hester in recovering slaves from Slavers Deep. Oh, it's still going. Okay, cool. Let's do that. It's gonna help us clear the heart at least. Alright, this is going to be our last renown heart, and then we are going to... hey, we made it. And then we're going to call it for the night. Hey, more crafting materials. Oh, that's sad. Poor slave remains.
Fury rising!
Beat the crate in the house that's strengthening Slavers Deep. Slavers Deeps. Oh, sure. Okay. Ow.
I am mighty.
Oh, there's a hero point down there as well. Right, let's take you on. Whoa. Oh, I'm having a bad time. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, gotta swim to the surface. Can we get to the surface in time? There we go.
Assistance, please.
And we're back. Alright, back down. Let's kill this before it has a chance to regenerate any health. Hey, we made it. Good job, team. Great altar. Mute. Nice. Alright, nearly there. Oh, I need to get head up to the point of interest, wherever that is. Slavers Deeps, there we go. Just need to kill a couple more crate, maybe help that Lion Guard over there. And then we're done. Ow. Ow. Let me raise this guy, please. Hang out. Hey, we made it. Oh, we've got a big old fight going on first, though. I guess we'll wrap this up, then we'll head to the Renowned Heart to cool off. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, I'm dying. Quite a lot. Heal, please. Made it. Hey, made it. Alright. Nice. Let's get to safety. Oh, there's a Vista over there as well. Ah, well, we'll get the Vista later. Oh, okay. Well, I think for now this is a good place to. Can you stop? No. There we go.
I serve lions.
All right. That is that.
Until next time.
All good. Well, thanks for hanging out, Ghosty, and thanks for hanging out with everyone else in the stream. We managed the Grove and 72% of Caledon Forest, which was 4% of the world completion. So we've got a little while to go yet, and that's fine. This is going to be a very long-term project, I think. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, and we will see you all next time. Goodbye.